In a world driven by appearances and social connections, the temptation to present a false version of oneself can be powerful. Whether it's to gain favor, manipulate others, or fit into a certain mold, being fake may seem like a viable strategy to achieve personal goals. However, this approach is inherently flawed and often leads to a destructive consequence. The anime Classroom of the Elite offers a profound exploration of this through the character Kushida Kikyo, whose deception and nature ultimately reveals the dangers of living a double life. The allure of deception, Kushida's middle school days. Kushida Kikyo's journey into duplicity began long before she entered high school. In middle school, she cultivated an image of a kind, cheerful, and helpful student, much like the persona she continues in the high school. Her classmates adore her, drawn to her friendly and supportive demeanor. Yet, behind this mask was a deeply insecure individual who craved attention and validation. This duplicity allowed Kushida to navigate the complex social hierarchy she faced, first in middle school and later in the high school. Her false persona of kindness and cheerfulness gathered her admiration and trust, enabling her to manipulate situations to her advantage. However, the effort to maintain this facade required her to constantly suppress her true emotions, including jealousy, anger, and frustrations. The breaking point: why Kushida snapped. Despite her efforts to maintain the perfect image, the weight of Kushida's duplicity became too much to bear. The more she suppressed her darker emotions, the more they festered, leading to growing resentments towards her classmates. Kushida began to hate the very people she pretended to befriend, feeling trapped by the expectations she had created for herself. Eventually, the pressure reached the breaking point. In a moment of uncontrollable rage, Kushida snapped, revealing her true nature to her classmates. This incident exposed the extent of her duplicity and shattered the carefully constructed image she had maintained for so long. The aftermath was disastrous. Her classmates were shocked and disgusted by her outburst, leading to her social isolation and the collapse of her reputation. This experience ingrained in Kushida a deep fear of being exposed again, fueling her obsession with maintaining her facade in high school. The inevitable downfall in high school. Kushida's experience in middle school is a stark illustration of why being fake is inherently self-destructive. The effort required to maintain a false persona is exhausting and unsustainable. The trauma of her middle school experience lingered, making her more and more paranoid and desperate to keep her true self hidden. Instead of learning from her mistakes, Kushida doubled down on her deceptive tactics when she entered high school. As Classroom of the Elite progresses, the cracks in Kushida's facades begin to show once again. Characters like Ayano Koji Kiyotaka and Horikita Suzune, who are perceptive and intelligent, start to see through her deception. The more they uncover about her true nature, the more desperate Kushida becomes to maintain her image, leading her to take increasingly reckless actions. This escalation mirrors her middle school experience, demonstrating how living a fake life inevitably leads to a cycle of stress, lies, and self-destruction. The aftermath, consequences of a fake life. The fallout from Kushida's breakdown in middle school left her emotionally scarred and socially ostracized. The very classmates who once admired her turned on her, unable to reconcile the image of the sweet, helpful girl with the angry, spiteful person they had witnessed. This experience ingrained in Kushida a deep fear of being exposed again, fueling her obsession with maintaining her facade in high school. However, despite her best efforts, Kushida is unable to escape the consequences of her actions, reinforcing the idea that deception is a temporary solution with long-lasting negative effects. The more lies she tells, the more tangled her web becomes, making it nearly impossible to escape without severe consequences. Embracing authenticity. The alternative to being fake is embracing authenticity, which involves presenting oneself truthfully, even when it is difficult or uncomfortable. Authenticity fosters trust, builds deeper connections, and leads to a more fulfilling life. While it may not always provide immediate advantages, being genuine ensures that the relationships and success one builds are real and lasting. In conclusion, the character of Kushida Kikyo from Classroom of the Elite exemplifies the perils of being fake. Her story is a powerful reminder that deception, while tempting, is ultimately self-defeating. True success and happiness comes not from pretending to be someone else, but from embracing who we really are and living our lives with honesty and integrity. The stress of maintaining a facade, the isolation from genuine relationships, and the inevitable exposure of one's true self all contribute to a life filled with regret and unhappiness. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.